So now that we can talk about everything that we couldn't say, we need to talk about lockdowns from COVID. So this study in this graph that's going to appear, if you can't see it, look it up on your own so you can look at it, see it for yourself. Basically what this study shows, what this graph shows, is very concise. So what you're going to see is how many studies were done on the efficacy of lockdowns. So really you want evidence-based practice. This is like the gold standard of research. But you notice that there's not many studies done. What you see is a lot of studies done on is modeling data. Now what is that? Modeling data is basically when you upload a bunch of information to a computer and you ask it, what's going to happen? So what they did, a lot of countries, even our own in the United States, they put in data basically saying everyone has the same risk of contracting COVID. So my risk is the same as your risk, or, grandma down the street, we all have the same risk of getting COVID, which is just absurd because my risk and your risk is going to be different. But this is what they did. They upload all of these different factors, basically saying everybody's got the same risk. So this is how we were getting these astronomical numbers of if we don't lock down, then all of these people are going to die. If we do lock down, we're going to save this many people. But in reality, when we saw this, the numbers were incredibly off. And the reason why is because all of our risk and how we interact with our community and who we're exposed to is not the same. And so this is why we were getting such skewed numbers. And the biggest problem with this is the fact that we made so many decisions that affected so many people's lives that are still reeling today from, based on information that was never in reality. And so my biggest thing is we really need to start talking about everything that we couldn't say. Because if this ever happens again, we have got to be ready for it, because what we did was wrong and caused so much more harm than good. So like I said, it's time to talk about everything we couldn't say.